Afternoon, people. Are we going to war with Russia? That's the question. Do some people want war with Russia? That's another question. So we saw Starmer and the defence minister earlier on this week very much sabre rattling, very much sort of alluding to and giving the impression that we were somehow on the brink of war, that we were in danger. Starmer talking about the country needing to be battle ready, talking about citizens needing to play their part, talking about the growing dangers in the world, etc., etc. And the Defence Secretary came out and said all the same stuff. Very much giving the sort of impression or giving off the vibes that actually we are on the brink of a new Cold War, that we're on the brink of going into conflict with Russia, etc., etc. Is that really the case? And do they want it to be the case? So, interestingly, Russia, via the Russian embassy in the UK, has put out a statement on social media, on X, which just shows you the import now and how important social media is and communicating directly with people. And so the Russian embassy has put out a statement. Now, obviously, you've got to take this with a massive pinch of salt, because why would they tell the truth? You don't believe anything that any government says, to be honest, nowadays, including our own. But let me just read you what they've said. So this is from the Russian Embassy UK, and it says, Russia poses no threat to the United Kingdom and its people. We harbour no aggressive intentions and have no plans to attack Britain. We are not interested in doing so, nor do we need to. So that's direct from the Russians, from the Russian embassy. They've basically said, it's bullshit, we've got no intention of going to war with the UK, why would we? We've got no reason to. And that sort of backs up what I think. Whatever you might think of them being aggressive in Eastern Europe, being aggressive towards Ukraine, trying to take over Ukraine territory, what reason would they have to want to attack the UK, other than if it was retaliation for something that NATO did? They know that they're going to be in a world of pain and a world of shit if they start a war with the whole of NATO. They've got neither the capability nor the aim or the ambition to want to roll across the whole of Europe. That's just completely impossible. And we are on the far western edge of Europe, a tiny little island. So it's not like they can get to us without going through everyone else anyway. Other than us antagonising them or pissing them off, or just general shithousery between countries, they've got no reason to have any angst really with Britain or with the British people. So this whole narrative that we're in danger from the Russians, in danger from Russia, is rubbish, really. Does anyone actually believe that? I think it's warmongering on both sides. Putin wants to give the impression that he is the strong man, the great Russian demigod, the man who can't be beaten, and so he postures and flexes his muscles and comes across all hard. And then you've got the Europeans, particularly not so much USA now, because they don't want any part of it, but you've got the Germans and the Brits and the French doing exactly the same thing. They've all got their own domestic troubles. Macron's in big trouble in France. The German government only just won their election, and there's big issues internally in Germany, and clearly we've got massive issues here, and Starmer's hugely unpopular. So it suits them to have a bogeyman, an enemy, to be able to flex their own muscles and try and draw the country together. And what better way to do that than to demonise a big nasty enemy across the seas, in this case Russia. It's all posturing, it's all bullshit. It's not going to happen. The only way this happens, the only way we end up in a war with Russia, is if we both allow it and create it. And the British people don't want that. If you ask the vast majority of people, do you want to go to war with Russia? Do you see Russia as a big danger? Do you see Russia as the big enemy? I would say the vast majority of people just don't. They don't care about Russia. It's a long way away. It's not our business. Most people are not that bothered about Ukraine, to be honest. So this posturing, this warmongering, this sabre rattling, it's just a load of old cobblers. So anyway, the Russian embassy have tried to put it to bed. Basically said, we're not going to war with you, we've got no intention to go to war with you, we've got no need to go to war with you, we haven't got any problem with the British people. They're communicating directly with the people rather than allowing the governments to tell us what's going on. Are they being truthful? Probably not, but it's quite a clever way of doing things. So let me know your thoughts. World War III, incoming or not? Russia, big enemy or not? Starmer, talking cobblers or not? Let me know.